Hi. So today I'm going to talk about metallurgy and the difference between carbon steel versus stainless steel, which I think that a lot of people don't quite understand. I was just drawing my machete right there. Okay, so every day, as part of my EDC, my everyday carry, I have two folders with me, and they're both stainless steel. Most of those days, I carry this, which is also a stainless steel double-edged Bowie, and I love this. I love this knife. It's very nice. The thing about this knife is that it's overall it's 12 inches long overall. Okay. Now let me show you this other knife. This knife is a carbon steel blade, and it's just the blade itself is 12 inches long. Overall, it's probably, I don't know, I haven't measured it because but I like it. I like it a lot. It's double-edged Bowie, but it has the gut hook, has the saw back, and it even has a bottle opener right down here. So if I want to get a beer, and I can get the beer and I can open it with this too. Also, if you can see the sheet that I bought for it, it has the name of my country that I'm living at, and that is my original country of birth. This other knife also is made here in El Salvador as well. I'm not sure if this one's made here, but obviously the sheath is made here, and it's a nice knife. But this one is a carbon steel blade. That's the difference between this one, the carbon steel blade, and this other one, which is stainless steel. And there's a world of a difference there. This is like the maximum acceptable length for a stainless steel blade, because stainless steel is way more brittle than way more brittle than carbon steel. That's the difference between the two. Carbon steel, it will rust if you don't take care of it, but it is a lot tougher. I mean, there is something called hardness, and there's something called toughness. If you know anything about metallurgy, this particular blade is carbon steel, and it happens to have a chrome coating. I actually sprayed it black because I like my knives to be kind of tactile, and I want it to be kind of like the in between between a double-edged Bowie and a full-on machete. So I sprayed it black, but it's carbon steel, and it's got a chrome coating on it, but this is carbon steel, and it is way tougher than the Bowie, than this one. Now, people can argue all they want about things, but here's what you cannot argue about this. This is my machete. It's also carbon steel, and I've actually sharpened it on the back. The back of it is double. So this is double edged, but I don't use it normally in like a fighting situation. If I had to, yeah, fantastic. I mean, like this is like my first line of like the last times I thought somebody might break into my house. This is what I do. But what I'm trying to say is this is a carbon steel blade also. And people can argue all they want about stainless steel versus carbon steel, but I've seen videos from another guy that does reviews on swords where he was trying to clear brush on his backyard, and he actually broke off a stainless steel blade, a stainless steel blade. A stainless steel katana, as a matter of fact. This machete, I've actually used it to fell trees. I've actually fell an anua tree and a guava tree in my backyard with this very same machete that I'm holding in my hand. And I'm quite sure that I could do that again with this. I also own an axe. I actually bought this axe head, okay, just the head, and I had to make the handle myself. As you can see, it's a rough wood handle. This is from a tree, from one of those trees that I fell from my backyard. Okay. I epoxied it and I hammered it down like tight enough that I know that this thing is going to stay there to Ragnarok. And like I have no fear that this is going to fall apart. But the axe head is also made out of carbon steel. That's how they make axes. The axe heads are made out of carbon steel, and the way that they are made is actually very similar to the way that they are forged. It's actually very similar to the way that katanas and gurkha kikaris are made. And I also own a katana, by the way. I'm not going to show it to you right now, but katanas are also made out of carbon steel, because A blade that size, when you get to the length issue, anything over about 12, anything over 12 inches overall, you want carbon steel. You don't want stainless steel. Up to 12 inches, yeah, stainless steel is okay, but over that, you want carbon steel because it's tougher. It's not brittle. It's not gonna break. I mean, to make a blade anything over 12 inches that is going to stand up to the punishment of whatever you might put your blade up to, it would be so freaking heavy that it would not be worth carrying around. In fact, this axe, this axe probably weighs about 20 pounds at least, and it would not be anything anywhere near my everyday carry. This is just something I made because every once in a while I need to take out a trick. But no, it's not in my everyday carry at all. Like I said, I fell trees with my machete rather than this thing on occasion, and I actually just got this axe finished. Took me a long time just to get it done because of the length of it and the weight of it. It's really heavy. Like I said, it weighs at least 20 pounds. In contrast to that, if I just want like a fencing weapon, like a sword fighting weapon, well, I have my katana, and that weighs, it doesn't even weigh 10 pounds. It's heavy. It is heavy. It's heavy enough that just with hitting somebody with the flat of it on the side of the head, I could do some damage. So I could probably just hit somebody on the side of the head with the flat, and they would go unconscious. But I mean, I'm just hypothesizing. I mean, about that. But this, if I hit somebody on the side of the head with this, I'm going to probably put them in a coma. I mean, their skull, they're going to get a skull fracture from the flat of the axe. So, and both this axe, the katana, the machete, and the long knife, they're all carbon steel blades. The only one that is stainless steel is the other knife, the other double-edged Bowie that I showed, and that's what I'm talking about, the difference between the two. Like I said, stainless steel is good Stainless steel is good up to about 12 inches length overall. Beyond that, you're going to want to go to carbon steel blades. My katana is also carbon steel, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do a fencing video on katanas, on how to use them properly, because really I don't really want to give away how it is that you win sword fights, because if I ever am in a sword fight again, because it won't be first time, I want to win it. And I really don't think I want to give away the advantage. It's really simple actually, but nah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that one to myself. But yeah, like certain things, depending on the length and the shape of the actual blade, you want those things to be carbon steel as opposed to stainless steel, which is a little brittle and a little more brittle, and it you can't really heat treat it. The way that you, well, it's not even like in metallurgical circles. The way that people heat treat stainless steel is called aging. It takes a long time, and most of the time it's not done right. Even when it's done right, there's like little impurities in the thing that are going to create stress points within it. So for anything over 12 inches overall, I don't really care who is the manufacturer. Do not go for stainless steel. Buy carbon steel instead. That's what I did, and like I said, like when I bought this axe, I didn't buy the axe. I bought the axe head, and I had to actually make the handle for it, and that's fine, and it's a very nice handle, but this is not something that I would carry in a survival type situation or anything like that. About the only thing that I would use this for is if I know that there's a tree growing in one of my gardens that I don't want growing there, then I'm gonna cut it down with this. Or two, somebody's trying to break into my house. This would be a perfect first response weapon to do that, and that person would never ever even be seen again. So that's just my thoughts on stainless steel versus carbon steel. This is carbon steel, by the way. Like, the only one knife that I showed on this video that is stainless steel is the small double-edged bulb. And I also have a couple more of everyday carry knives that are also stainless steel, but I've already talked enough about those too, so I'm not gonna talk about them anymore. This knife, this axe, I just finished making this today because, like I said, I had to make the handle, and I also the big knife that I showed. I just got that fairly recently, and I hadn't made a video on it. So. But anyways, have a good one.